Well, it is Good Friday, April 2nd, 2021, and another beautiful day in Regina, Saskatchewan. It's currently about 13 degrees Celsius. Sun is shining, not a cloud in the sky, and I thought I should get outside and get some exercise. Take a trip out to the McKell Wascana Nature Conservation Park. It's a very, very flat area just outside of Wascana View in the southeast of Regina. And there's a gopher hole. I want to trip and break a leg in that. And as we'll see here, this was once all farmland and is now a nature conservancy. And it's right on the edge of a bunch of really big houses. たくさんお金持ちのうちですね。This here is a little, it's the Shumiacher Amphitheater. Shumiacher was a prominent lawyer here in Regina. This area, the amphitheater was named after him. But this was once a farm, which was, I think, donated by the McKell family who owned the farm. There's a bridge up here, and this area was where there was road access to the farm to get over Wascana Creek, which is the small body of water that's here. It is a really kind of smelly bridge. It might be made out of old railway ties. Strong smell of creosote, but it's been there for a long time. Lots of water showing. It's interesting that the ice has come off the creek because about 4 or 5 days ago it was an absolute whiteout out here. There was just an amazing blizzard. It got really cold, and over the last few days it's completely melted. So once you get on the other side of the bridge and the creek, there are a bunch of walking trails, and really what's happening here is the natural prairie is starting to reestablish itself. A lot of birds can be found here. There wasn't a lot of wildlife in the area today. Not sure that many of them have actually arrived back in the marsh yet or are in the Regina area, but it won't be long. Once the ice is off, this place will be full of ducks, geese, and all other types of birds. There's occasionally, I think, coyotes and foxes and things running around here too. Definitely tons of jackrabbits. Like I said, this used to be farmland, and now it is pretty much returning to grassland, like it might have been many, many years ago. If we go back maybe about 150 years, this whole area probably would have been covered with lots and lots of buffalo. And this is an area, I don't know if this was actually here when the farm was here, or if this was built by the city of Regina when they put in the Nature Conservancy. But it's kind of a little floating pier that goes out here. You could actually put a canoe or a kayak in the water here, and if you wanted to, you could kayak pretty much all the way down to Wascana Park in downtown Regina. Although I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to. I don't think there's supposed to be boats on this part of the Wascana Creek and Wascana Lake. There's a little bit of wildlife. First we've seen, there's this little spider running along there. But yeah, I don't think you're supposed to be taking vessels of any kind in this water. But if you wanted to, it certainly could be done. As you can see, still a bit of ice there. It's pretty rotten. Wouldn't want to step on that. Pretty much this is going to be off in the next few days, I would think, if it stays warm. Like I said, it was about 13 Celsius today, and I think it's supposed to stay warm for the rest of the week. Near the pier here, there is definitely a lot of open water, but still some chunks of ice floating around. Couldn't see anything swimming in the water. I think it's still a little bit too cold, but once things warm up, this little patch here, cattails will be all green. There'll be tons of birds, and it's a really nice area.